What's up, y'all? It's your boy JJ back again, about to drop some more Madden knowledge on you. Today we're going to be working on cover 2 zone and man schemes and how to beat them. I mean, as simple as that. I know I already covered cover 2 zone, but I want to retouch it because I don't think I went in depth quite enough for some of you. So we're going to be going over that. Man coverage out of the cover 2 scheme. Easy work. I know it seems difficult. You're like, man, damn, they got a guy over top and the man coverage is tough. Nah, it's not. So without further ado, let me teach y'all how to get it done. So quick overview. The difference between a cover 2 and a cover 3 zone is that unlike the cover 3, where there are 2 hook zone defenders and 2 seam flat defenders, in cover 2 there are 3 hook zone defenders and 2 flat or sink defenders on the outside and 2 safeties over top. The safeties cover the deep quarters of the field, and the middle linebacker is responsible for everything middle, intermediate to deep. All right, so that is the difference, and no matter what formation you see the cover 2 zone scheme in, it is exactly the same. 3 hook zones, 2 deep quarter coverage defensive backs. Nickel, 3 hook zones, 2 deep defensive backs, 2 flat to sink defenders on the outside. Dime defense, Tampa 2, cover 2 sink, same thing. Now, I'm sure you're looking at this and you're asking, well, what's the difference between cover 2 sink and Tampa 2? In Madden football, Tampa 2 and cover 2 sink are the exact same coverage. They don't just look the same, they are the same. Now, in real life, there are differences, but we are playing Madden football, and unfortunately, Madden has not made a true distinction between cover 2 responsibilities and Tampa 2 responsibilities. So, they are exactly the same. Now, this is what it looks like live, all right? Now, as you can see on the outside, you have 2 what's considered soft squat defenders, the 2 cornerbacks on the outside. What that means is everything from the line of scrimmage to 5 yards back is their responsibility. If there's something run behind them and nothing run to the flat, they will follow that wide receiver. That's why it's called a soft squat, because you're acknowledging that there might be a flat route run, something underneath, but you're also covering the wide receiver's route until he gets past the 10-yard mark, in which case he is passed off to one of the safeties on the outside quarters of the field. We have 3 hook zones in the middle. We have the middle read defender, and the outside linebackers are running what's called vert hooks. So remember when we were talking about flooding the zone in the cover 3 tutorial video, and we were talking about high-lowing the zone coverage or putting more receivers in one particular area of the field when you know it's zone coverage? Well, you could do the same thing with cover 2. Zone coverages are all the same in that aspect. If you flood the zone, you will beat the zone. So this is one that we will try. Level switch. Remember, the number 1 principle in beating zone coverage is flooding the zone with high lows or routes that come one behind the other. So you're forcing one defender to move. All right. So let's get right into it. Level switch. We have an intermediate deep route by Mark Andrews, followed by a 5-yard in by Willie Snead. All right. We're not even going to send J.K. Dobbins out. We want time. Let's see how it goes. Perfect. So at the snap of the ball, we drop back to pass, and the deep hook defender, Levante David, runs all the way back to his spot to take away the intermediate deep. Now what that means is this vert hook defender here is going to drop back, but he only takes Willie Snead to the end of his spot. All right, so you just wait for Willie Snead to clear, and the middle of the field is wide open. So you catch that ball, turn it up, easy 11-yard first down. Now, I know some of you are like, yeah, but I want to attack vertically. I want to get deep. Well, remember what I said in the first video. The cover 2, Tampa 2 schemes are expressly meant to stop big plays down the field. You can attack this defense vertically, but stay smart. Play football. Don't try to play Madden. All right? Play football. Okay? If the defense is meant to stop big plays, don't beat your head against the wall trying to force a big play. However, that being said, if you respect the principles of flooding the zone and putting more receivers in the area than one defender can cover, you can still have success down the field. Let me show you what I mean. On this play, both outside receivers are running streaks down the middle or down the outside of the field, all right? Down the sidelines. That means both corners and both safeties are occupied by 2 wide receivers, all right? That means there are 2 defenders you don't need to worry about. Meanwhile, the interior tight end here, Mark Andrews, is going to be running a post, followed by Nick Boyle, who's going to be running a post of his own, only it's going to be deep in the seam. Now, the reason this gets so open is because this linebacker has to turn his hips and get over top of Mark Andrews. But Mark Andrews is a great route runner. And much like outside linebackers, even though middle linebackers are a little better, linebackers are not great in pass coverage, man or zone. All right? So this route is going to be open more than likely every single time. You turn around, you throw a catchable pass, you throw it before he crosses all the way into the opposite side of the field's vert hook defender, and you just turn it up. Big play. There you go. Now, cover 2 man coverage, I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining to you. It is man coverage across the board with 2 safeties over top. It is as simple as that. This is not complicated. All right? You come out, look at the defense. If you believe it is man coverage, this is what you do. First off, you run a motion. If anyone expressly goes with that player, as done here, it is man coverage. You can see it from a mile away. So, you know it's man coverage. Isolate your best receiver. In this case, it is Mark Andrews running the 5-yard in, and you destroy the defensive coverage. All right? Boom. It's going to be open every time. All right? Ins, outs, posts, corners, zigs. It's going to be open every time. Let's run another one, just so you can see. Let's run an out route this time. It's going to be open every time because linebackers can't cover. Remember that. If it's man coverage, linebackers can't cover. You'll be good to go. Easy. And we're done. And this is easy as that, man. Cover 2 zone, cover 2 man, not difficult to beat. All right? Just respect the principles. If it's cover 2 zone, flood the zone, high lows, routes that all go towards the same defender. It's easy. Cover 2 man. It is meant to stop everything deep. Don't run posts and streaks to beat it. In routes, out routes, zig routes. They will all be open. Don't run it against the best cornerback they got. Abuse those linebackers that can't cover. The linebackers can't cover. Remember that, and you'll be great against man coverage, anything. Perfect. All right? Now, I'm your boy JJ. Thank you for the support. Please, if you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. I appreciate it more than you know. We're going to keep this train rolling. I'll be back next time to teach zone blitz schemes and how to destroy them. All right? Easy work. True to the game. We out.